Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm calling for all my yoga lovers out there. We're going to do a yoga inspired nail art design. So stamping plates are just so fun because I would have never thought about doing a yoga set, but I picked up a stamping plate from Moya London that is all inspired about all around yoga, so we're doing a yoga set. How cute. So we've got a black and the white stamping polish from Born Pretty. We've got a purpley shade from Madame Glam. This one's called Lilac Lace. Such a cute purple. I really like it. My purple collection has been growing so much recently. I've got a lot of nice cute shades. So I'll be applying this shade across all 5 of those nails. It's going to go into the lamp, of course off camera. I will go ahead and do another layer just to get the nice opacity of the gel polish, and then we can crack on with our design. We've got some glitter going on, we've got some stamping of course, and we've got a little bit of charmy crystals going on too. So we're going to do some reverse stamping as well and all sorts today. So I hope you guys are into stamping because it's a very stamping video. If you don't, I advise clicking off now. So here's the stunning glitter that I'll be using today. And we'll be using some base coat to help us adhere the glitter to the nail. And oh boy, is this glitter stunning. Absolutely love it. Just love. This glitter is either from Liracy, which there's always a link in my description for that place. It's amazing for glitters, whether you're wanting to go into wholesale, whether you want to just buy yourself some super affordable glitters for your nail stuff. It is literally the place to go. I love that place so much. I've got literally the majority of my glitters are from there. Alternatively, this one could be from AliExpress. I can't remember anymore. You all know AliExpress is just full of stuff, so it could very much be from there. And most of the time you can find what's on AliExpress on the Liracy, so check both places out to see which one's cheapest because you do not want to be overpaying. So definitely check that out. So on one of those nails, we are going to place the glitter, or at least focus in the glitter as much as I possibly can at the top part of the nail, about halfway down. And I'm trying to create a fade look, so the lower I'm going, the smaller of the glittery chunks that I'm trying to pick up. Now onto the other nail, I'm only doing a little cluster at the top on the right hand side and then at the bottom on the left hand side-ish, trying to focus it there. You notice that as I'm working on the second nail, I applied a bit too much base coat, and the nail that we've already done, the glitter's actually starting to smudge down the nail. So right before popping into the lamp, I notice it, I start pushing it back up and replacing it where I wanted it to go. So either don't place too crazy an amount of base coat, or place it and pop it straight into the lamp whilst you're working on your other nail, just secure everything in place and have it where you've placed it rather than it do its own little thing. So in the moment you will notice that I'm just pushing it back up and then I just cut the footage because I'm trying to fix my mistakes so quickly. They're going to go into the lamp. Here it is. I'm going to be pushing it back up, but it's all fixable, luckily. Nothing that can't be fixed. It's just frustrating because it's just wasting my time. So that's gone into the lamp, and then off camera I applied another layer of base coat on top just to remove, the bumps and lumps that the glitter would create. And then I also wipe away the tacky layer of the base coat because it creates this very different kind of tacky layer to a regular gel polish, and it just does not work very well with stamping. It creates this tacky layer. The image does not want to transfer and it's just a mess, so I always wipe it off. But remember, if you wipe it off, you have to work quick at that stage when you're stamping because you no longer have that tacky layer to transfer over. It's really nice with gel polishes because they leave the tacky layer when you use a regular color and stuff. So you can literally pick an image up, leave it to dry, and then still be able to stamp it 10 minutes later because your nail has that tacky layer to help it transfer over. So here I am placing these, I picked up a full flower and then I kind of half stamped at the top and half stamped at the bottom over the glitter. Now here you'll notice I wanted to leave it in because I want to show you guys that I am not perfect, and unfortunately with stamping, as much as sometimes it looks easy, it really isn't sometimes, I feel like I placed or tried to place Namaste down about 3 or 4 times. So I don't know how much of that footage I decided to leave. Oh, there we go. I still got it wrong. So I have to retry again. So I really wanted to leave it in here to show you guys that it's normal to make mistakes. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. Stamping can be hard, can be easy some days. Depends what you're stamping. Depends on how long you've been stamping. It's all, you know, okay to make mistakes, and the nice thing with stamping is you just wipe it away and try again. Like, there's absolutely nothing that can go wrong. It just might take you a couple of tries to get it right. Often I struggle with doing straight lines, stuff like that. Sometimes stamping right in the middle, it just sometimes just does not work well. So it is what it is, basically. I think I ended up stamped it off camera. But here we go. It's right in the middle. I feel like that one might be my favorite nail, to be honest. It's so cutesy. And then later on, when we matte top coat, the glitter just looks so beautiful with the matte top coat, with the stamping on top. It's just so beautiful. It has to be my favorite. Next up, there's these, I want to say they kind of given me, I feel like they're lilies, but I'm not too sure. But these cute little flowers. So I went in with white, although the white kind of doesn't stand out too much on the purple, but that's okay. I didn't really want it to stand up that much. I just wanted something there. I don't want anything like right in your face, just something there to be, because right on top of it, we're going to stamp one of the ladies that are doing yoga. And I'm picking one up from that image here that's like a full cover image, but I just really wanted the one lady there that's standing up on her one leg. So we're going to do that. I think I'm going to repick it up because, or at least I think so. Sometimes I repick the image up. Yeah, I do. I just didn't place enough black stamping polish, and so because of that, it just didn't cover well, and then I've got little gaps in my little lady there. Sometimes it's not even about the amount of polish that you place down, it's the angle at which you're scraping. Sometimes, for example, this lady, you would want to scrape from her left side to the right side, so not from her long leg upwards, if that makes sense. It just covers the image on the plate much better that way when you're scraping. So now that that's done, we're going to, I believe it's called reverse stamping. So we're going to colour in our little lady, just her body, it's almost like her little outfit. I decided to put it as white because we've kind of got like a black, purple, white vibe going on. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be placing it on top of those little flowers that we created. And I've left it to chill for a moment. So every time I colour in something on my stamper, I leave it to chill. Very important you do that, and you know that it's kind of dried up and it's ready to stamp because it's no longer wet. It's got this matte look to it. So whilst you're doing that, you can be efficient like I am right here, and I'm just grabbing another stamper. I recommend having another stamper at home. It just saves you time. So right now, like as I'm waiting, I can pick up another image, I can start working on it. You can do other things whilst you're waiting. Not of course necessary, but if you hop onto AliExpress, they've got a lot of really affordable, cheap jelly stampers that you can pick up. So I've stamped that lovely lady over there. So I've picked up, as you saw, that full cover. I think they're lilies, but I could be wrong. Is it lilies? I don't know. Is it water lilies? So we're actually going to do 2 nails of those lilies. I'll call them lilies, but you guys can let me know in the comments what it really is. And we're going to reverse stamp it. And I didn't include the whole footage of that because boy was it time consuming. As you can see, there's a lot of them and a lot of colouring involved. So I'm just going to pick up the white again on my brush and then just colour it in. Just colour. Remember to float the polish on top of your stamper. Don't scrape your brush, very gently, just float. So I like to pick up a blob of it on my brush and just start floating it around, spreading it around, but without being aggressive or scraping at the jelly stamper, because that way you're actually going to remove the image that you've just picked up, basically, and that's not what you want to do. It might, especially if you've already completed majority of your like drawings, and then at the very last one you end up scraping it and ruin it. Oh, I've had that happen so many times, and it is not at all nice. And it's so time consuming and everything. So yeah, little tip there, please try not do that. It will just save you guys time and effort and stress and anger. So here's me just colouring it in. Of course the footage is sped up, so this is not how quick I work. Here on that one in particular, you can see how much I've placed down. I've placed a lot of that polish down, and I'm just spreading it around the whole flower. So I'm trying to be efficient as much as I can and also not ruining the image. So it would take you, I like to often do a little blob on my, wherever I'm placing it, at a time, because of course this is stamping polish, so it does dry. I don't have to cure it, this does dry out in the air. So I like to do little blobs at a time on my palette because it dries, so I want to have enough time to use it. And there's been occasions where I've maybe placed a bead that's a little bit too big, And then by the time I got, you know, as I'm working, it just dried up before I was able to use the whole blob. So, and that's a shame. I'm just wasting product that way. So also, if you're a beginner, try to place little blobs at a time and just keep adding to it as you're running out or as it's drying out. You don't want to be wasting product. Although, again, if you're a beginner, actually, I would highly recommend picking up some Born Pretty stamping polishes. You can get like little sets on, maybe not so little, I think they're like pretty big sets, but they're very affordable on Amazon. Alternatively as well, you can get them on AliExpress. Actually, majority of mine are from AliExpress, although there is a video on my channel that I did actually pick up once, an autumny coloured stamping kit from Born Pretty, and it's just a little kit full of stamping polishes that are just autumn coloured. So they do those there. If you wanted to pick them up there or on AliExpress, you can just buy individual ones. And they're super cheap and you get so much use out of them. They're very big bottles, so super good for beginners because, in my opinion, amazing quality, and they're cheap and affordable. So if you do end up, unfortunately, wasting a lot of your product, then at least you won't really hurt the bank as much. So have a little try and go and have a look at their products. Okay, we're stamping it down. I already stamped the other nail. This one has gone down now. I think I'm going... Oh, I've done it already. I have to double stamp because the image on the plate is actually too small for the nails that I'm using today. So I had to double stamp, but here it is connected. They look so cute. I love them so much. So now that that's done, it's time for, I believe, some crystals, guys. So we've got a couple of charms. We've got a couple of ABs. I've got a little flower and a bow. I just tried to mix and match purples and whites and whatever I have in my collection to put together a design. So I think we're going to start off with the flower nail, this one here. So I'm going to place some rhinestone glue gel down where the image kind of ends. I'm so sorry, I got that off camera. It's a bit blurry, I'm so sorry. So down there and then down slightly underneath onto the actual stamping. So onto the stamping, I'm going to place this big, I never know the names, diamond looking crystal. And then on the sides, I'll do AB circle crystals. And then that bad boy will go into the lamp. If you want it to be super extra, then place some cavi beads in between. But I kept it not short and sweet. I kept it easy and sweet, I guess, in today's video. Because I've been using cavi beads quite often. So I've just decided to keep it easy peasy lemon squeezy. Main showstopper is the stamping plate today. I will also have a link in my description for Moe London, actually, guys. So I think it saves you guys some money, or there's a percentage off. I never know. My regulars are always just in my description that I use, so you always check it out. It always saves you something. So that one's gone into the lamp. Next up, we're going to do that full purple nail. Now on this one, I placed a large AB circle at the top, circular crystal, which is going down now. After that, I've got a purple flower underneath. After that, I'm going to place a white bow. Here it is. It's so cute. And then lastly, I've got this like teardroplet looking AB. And then lastly, we're going to place two little AB circle crystals underneath. And that will be that done. Same thing. If you want to place some cavi beads, absolutely do it. It's going to look super cute. But I didn't today, so I kept it simple. So that's going to go into the lamp too. Once it's out, time for some top coat. So I am going with matte. I absolutely love doing matte top coat on stamped nails. I think it looks so cool. It just brings everything out more, in my opinion. Just really, really cool. So that's what we're going for today. As you can see, I've got my bottle on the side because I'm running low. Sad times, unfortunately. I need to either get another one or maybe try a different brand out. Who knows what I decide to do. Tried to look on Amazon, but I don't know how I feel about the ones I saw on there. So just applying the matte top coat across all of them. Then of course it will go into the lamp, and that will be the set fully done and sorted. Let me know what you guys think about these fully stamped designs. I know that stamping isn't for everybody, but let me know if it's still kind of nice to watch, something different a little bit. Let me know, or you just like to listen to my chatty voice on camera. I do have a vlog coming up soon, guys, so stay tuned. So right, that will go into the lamp any second now, and here are the final results. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.